Imagine having the skills and ability to read people like a book. Well, our next guest can do just that.
Steve Van Aperen knows when a person is lying. His incredible skills have even earned him the label the human lie detector. And now he's here and he's ready to put Shervo to the test.
For every one lie that a person sidesteps the issue, answers a question with another question, red flags should go up.
As a detective, he worked and the FBI, even the US Secret Service, assisting police in more than 83 homicide cases. And now he's here, ready to analyse us.
I don't know how to behave because Steve is here with us now. Good morning to you. Before we get into my lies and truths, I'm a terrible liar, I've got to be honest with you, but anyway, we'll get to that. When did you realise you had the ability to detect someone lying?
Well, I spent 14 years in South Australian Victoria Police and I trained with the FBI. I was always interested in psychological profiling, what made serial killers and serial sex offenders tick. So I've worked on 83 homicide cases and now I analyse the content and structure. So you may be able to think of a lie, but can you effectively communicate that lie with believability and credibility? And research shows it's very difficult.
Do men and women lie differently?
Very much so.
Really?
There was a study done in Edinburgh and what they found was men hesitate 3 times every 100 words during the delivery of a deception, whereas women only hesitate once every 50. We also know that women are more fluent with language, better at reading body language, and also we know that what happens is there's more content, structure, detail, information, where men's lies are very basic.
Hang on, are you saying women lie better?
Yep.
Better liars. Wow.
Oh, that's a bit
Research clearly shows that.
We kind of knew that, didn't we?
Okay, now we've got some... No, we didn't. What are you saying? You seemed nice last week. Now, we've got some videos we had you analyse for us of Shervo. One is a truth, one is a lie. Let's take a look at these.
I won the gold in the men's backstroke and individual medley at the Olympic Games. I've been a sprint coach for the St George Illawarra Dragons, even though I'm a Sea Eagles fan.
Now, that ran for just 10 seconds in total. How much data do you collect in that time?
Well, that's 50 frames per second, and what we did, we put face mesh over you at 480 data dot points. So that works out to be about 24,000 pieces of information of the human face multiplied by 10, so nearly 250,000 pieces of information from your face.
Wow.
And what we found was, I don't know if you noticed it when you look back, but there was a lot of lower body movement in the story about the backstroke.
Yes.
There was your eyebrows constantly.
Yes, I noticed that just then, actually.
It was almost like they were going to take off your face.
Yeah.
And then a lot of head movement to the right. Not a lot of prolonged eye closure. Sometimes that's a blocking behaviour. When someone knows that they're saying something is long, there'll be either hand-to-face masking, concealment or blocking behaviours or prolonged eye closure, which is a way of blocking.
Now, you're going to put us to the test right now. I've got to be honest with you. I walk through customs at an airport and I feel like I'm carrying something illegal in my bag, whether I'm not. You know, like I can't help it. Is that a natural thing?
It is for some people. It comes down to confidence and that. But you've got to bear in mind, a lot of people really don't have a lot of contact with people in authority and they don't know how to act. And sometimes people stress out. And a lot of people misread those cues and signals thinking they're hiding something. But that's not the case. But let's test.
Yeah, okay.
So to start with, let me ask you a couple of questions. What was the very first job you had?
Domino's Pizza.
And do you remember the name of your boss?
No.
Okay. There's a reason why I did that. We'll see now. Now what I want you to do, I want you to tell me everything you did this morning from the time you woke up to the time you got to the studio, excluding personal issues, of course, but as much detail, content, structure and information. And I'm going to stop you along the way where I see things.
Okay.
Make it sound believable and credible.
Yep, so Okay,
right there, a lot of response latency, pauses, and also blocking behaviours. Keep going.
My alarm went off. I started reading on my phone. Watched the highlights of State of Origin. Got out of bed.
Now I want you to make some more stuff up, because a lot of that sounds quite believable. So try to make something up that doesn't sound believable.
Got out of bed.
Okay, right there, you didn't use the personal pronoun. You didn't say, I got out of bed. You said, got out of bed. Keep going.
Okay. I got out of bed. Went
Your
downstairs.
foot's moving at the moment.
Yep, because I was just about to say I didn't have any pants on.
So now you're telling me what you don't want me to know, not what you did. Keep going.
Yeah. Walked out the door.
No pronoun again.
and had a shower.
Now, when you were recalling information, when I asked you historical events...
I can't even think of what I did this morning.
This is so funny, I'm glad it's you.
So when I asked you before historical events, you looked to the left to recall information. So now you're accessing the creative side of your brain, and you weren't doing that.
Yeah. Had a shower, got ready, got in the car.
See what you're doing with your hand? You're tapping it. You weren't doing that before when you were talking.
Oh man, this is hard.
This is why I have no friends.
It's all true, by the way. I haven't made up anything.
Wow.
Okay. And then I came in.
Yeah. So usually what you'll find, truthful people will take ownership in their narrative of what they say. So they'll include feelings, thoughts, emotions, what they did, how they felt. Whereas deceptive people can't do that because for every one lie they tell, they have to invent 2 or 3 to protect themselves from every other lie.
Wow.
So they go into a hole.
That was amazing.
It's stressful too,
I felt
though,
like you were
at the
with
same
the FBI right then. You're going to have to come back and do the rest of us. Thank you very much for joining us.
My
Thanks for joining us.